As a sociologist, as a trained sociologist, I appreciate the need for data, particularly in these times now. We need to have greater proof and understanding of the effectiveness of things. And so, but I also appreciate my intuition and what I know people experience. And so when Forbes did their study on leadership effectiveness, what they found is the top 10% of leaders have a 4.5 million in gains to the bottom line, while the bottom 10% drag down performance 1.2 million. While I appreciate the question around different industries, what we at the October Group know, it all gets down to the people. It doesn't matter if we're talking about coal mining, it doesn't matter if we're talking about government contracting, if we're talking about nonprofit, for-profit, it comes down to how the people are encouraged to work. So yes, we get smart around the business you are in, but we're a people business, and that's what we know best. And again, we will understand, we will learn your industry, we'll learn what's impacting your industry, we'll learn the language of your industry, but our thing is people, and how do you work with people to drive performance, the performance that your particular industry needs at that time. I was working with an organization. This was really exciting. They had a brand new strategy. They had an external firm do their strategy, and what they decided was to invest in leadership to make sure that the leaders of the strategy were equipped to support the strategy. And so that CEO was really excited too. And so they worked with the October Group, and we were able to bring them a diverse group of coaches. In fact, each leader on that leadership team had a coach, and that was working well. But the common theme we continue to hear, it was the CEO. So even though each member of the executive team were learning and growing and their coaching was effectiveness, a common theme of those coaching experiences was the CEO and their ineffectiveness. So you can't just assume sprinkle executive coaching or sprinkle leadership development if the CEO themselves have not done the work. So it was a beautiful lesson in making sure the leader, the CEO, is equipped themselves to support the change they want and not, if you will, put it on their team. They have to be doing the work also to have the greatest impact. You know, the hard part about that particular place is their style of leadership, I would say, was too egalitarian, and they weren't focused on the work they needed to do. While offered and shared observations, we weren't able to go there, and it was a good lesson learned for us. We work with CEOs who are ready to also do the work and not assume they have it and assume they're doing it and that it's the team. We now know we need to work with CEOs who want to also join into the journey of change.